The BJP National Executive going to meet on 7th, 8th, 9th at Goa. The executive will be discussing about the current political situation in the country, current security situation in the country, and also the disturbing factor of the lowest growth rate in the decade. The executive will also discuss about preparations and strategy for the coming 5 state assembly elections of Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand and Delhi. And also the party will discuss about the national level political situation, killing of the political leaders in Chhattisgarh by the Naxalites, and the need to have a uniform policy across the country because it's a national challenge. There has to be a national policy. The National Executive will not discuss about the leadership issue for the coming round of parliament elections. That is not the forum. And we were surprised about the reports appearing in various sections of the media, and also the misadventure of the Congress party to comment on the BJP's leadership issue. There was no discussion, there are no difference of opinion with regard to the leadership in the Bharatiya Janata Party. The issue was never discussed at any level by any forum so far. As the party president have rightly said yesterday, the party will discuss about the issue of leadership at an appropriate time and take a decision without any problem whatsoever. We are a democratic party. People are entitled to have their views, and when the leadership sits together, discuss the issue, then we will take a decision together unanimously. There won't be any problem on that count. That has been the tradition of the Bharatiya Janata Party. We are not a family party, we are not a dynasty. Some people who are used to that, they are saying there the leader is already declared. Why you are not declaring the leader? We will declare the leader, discuss and decide at the appropriate time. That has been made very clear. Some people are trying to read too much into the statement given by Sri Radhakrishna Advani. Sri Advani ji is a father figure for the BJP. When he goes to a particular state and he speaks about particular state government performance, naturally he has praised the Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh because of the good work done by the Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh, in the backdrop of the fact that the Madhya Pradesh was a backward state in all indicators. So he has taken the Madhya Pradesh out of the Bimaru states and took the state forward. So naturally Advani ji complimented him. In the same meeting, Advani ji also complimented the Gujarat Chief Minister also. There is universal acclamation about Gujarat performance, because developing a developed state also is not an easy thing. To maintain the tempo of development and to maintain that 10%, 9% growth is not an easy thing when once you reach that level. And Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, even Bihar, even Punjab, even other states, where the Goa, every CM is doing a wonderful work. The Planning Commission has recognized it. Even the media has also highlighted on umpteen number of occasions. They have given #1 position to BJP leaders and chief ministers. Sri Narendra Modi is the most popular leader in the country, there is no doubt about it. So naturally there is some discussion outside, people are giving various suggestions, and media also is talking about it. But it's unfortunate certain sections of the media is trying to create an impression that all is not well within BJP and there are serious differences and there is a civil war. I saw. It is very unfair and unjust to make such comments, that too by the reputed media and at the national level, when there is no discussion, when there are no difference of opinion. How you say that there is a civil war, etc. is totally wrong. It will send unnecessary wrong message to the party workers across the country. The BJP is a disciplined party. We are a democratic party. We are capable of taking decisions at an appropriate time. We have done it in the past. We will take appropriate decision in the future also. And coming to the issue of the elections, there is uncertainty in the country because there is a policy paralysis. The government is engulfed in corruption and there is an economic crisis looming large at the country. And the latest announcement by the Central Statistical Organization confirming that the growth rate has slipped to 5% GDP. It's very alarming thing, and simultaneously the rupee also is sliding down. It is now 56 rupees a dollar. There are speculations it may go to 57 also. Some people are saying it may go to 60 also. I hope it is not. But at the same time, this is because of failure, because of policy paralysis, because of corruption, because of lack of decision making, because of multiple power centers at the center. These things are happening, and all the indicators of growth, whether it is manufacturing sector, whether it is infrastructure sector, whether it is service sector, whether it is agriculture sector, there is a slight down in every sector. That's why it has resulted. The exports are decreasing and the imports are increasing, putting pressure on the rupee and putting pressure on the economy. The inflation is rising. The government have no clue how to contain inflation. So on all these issues, the National Executive will discuss threadbare and come out with suggestions, knowing fully well that they are not able to show their face to the people, alarmed and disturbed by the continuous surveys that are indicating the Congress is declining and it will be defeated in the coming round of elections, and there is every possibility of BJP winning the election. The Congress party is trying to divert the attention of the people from these burning issues and from their failures. That's why they are talking of the food security bill. They are talking of the land acquisition bill. If the food security bill is so important, why they have not taken steps to get it passed during the parliament session, when they took extra pains under the pressure of the foreign countries to have the FDI in retail approved by all means. And they have gone out of the way to get the nuclear bill passed earlier. Why they have not taken such pains about the food security bill? Why they have not taken such pains about the land acquisition bill? If it is so dear to them, they are only offering lip sympathy for food security. BJP is in favor of the food security, but we want this to be discussed in Parliament threadbare, keeping in view certain apprehensions expressed by the states, and also about the expenditure, and also good suggestions and good experiments like Chhattisgarh food security policy. All these things need to be discussed, the socio-economic implications of the same. The proper forum is Parliament, and we are not in favor of issuing an ordinance. The government is trying to talk about this, trying to bring this, is to divert the attention of the people from their failures, from the massive scams and scandals, in the backdrop of the railway minister resigning, in the backdrop of the law minister being forced to resign, and the CBI's affidavit in the Supreme Court. The government is in dark. That's why they are trying to talk. They are thinking of ordinance, etc. Even on that also government is not clear, because they have not even got the cabinet approval for the same bills. That being the case, how can they criticize and criticize the opposition parties and blame the opposition parties for the same? As for the issue of Telangana is concerned, let me make it very clear. We are not blaming any party. We are not commenting on the parties who are also talking about Telangana. But one thing is a historical fact, contradict the statement given by Sri Ghulam Nabi Azad, Congress Party General Secretary, that they are trying to evolve a consensus. They have not done anything in the last 9 years. And they said only by consensus those 3 states were formed. It's wrong to say. Lalu Prasad said that Bihar can be divided on my dead body. That is a statement given by the Chief Minister and leader of the opposition in Bihar. And even Mulayam Singh was not in favor of bifurcating Uttar Pradesh. But still, the BJP has exhibited political will, brought the bill and got it approved by the Parliament because of the commitment given. So now also in Telangana, I appeal to the people of the state, vote for the BJP directly, and you will get the state immediately as soon as the government is formed. We are very happy about the overwhelming response we got to the day before yesterday's Nizam College rally, where there is a massive turnout of the people from the region, and the growing feeling among the people in Telangana particularly is that only a national party can give Telangana, and I am sure that opinion will get further strengthened in the coming days. Has done excellent job. Let me be very frank. Even the government of India has given awards to Karnataka government, but because of internal problems, because of open quarrels outside, the image has taken a beating in Karnataka. We ourselves are responsible for the same. As for the governance of Karnataka is concerned, I don't think there was any negative impact in the minds of the people. People feel BJP is a party with a difference. It has to function in a different manner, but unfortunately because of internal problems, we could not live up to the expectations of the people. That's why this setback has come in Karnataka.
Also corruption.
And I'm sure by the time Lok Sabha elections are announced, you will see even in Karnataka also, there will be again total support by the people of Karnataka for the BJP in the parliament elections. Even on the issue of Karnataka corruption also, the party has taken a principled stand and asked the chief minister to step down. That has costed us also. In spite of that, because of principle, we have taken that decision, and that decision proved to be a little costly. We have no regrets about the same.